Hey, everybody, OGG, Overt Go Green. How's it going? We're back in the arena today to take care of one last deck in Zendikar Rising Standard. We are going to play an oldie. I haven't seen this deck around in quite some time, but we're going to be playing Red-White Knights in best of one. The deck tech will be linked down below in the description, of course, and yeah, we'll just get right to it. We'll jam 5 games here, see how we do with Red White Knights. Once again, in case you haven't seen my stuff, I'm a free-to-play player. That means I don't have 4 of every best quote-unquote card. However, this is a great hand, and I go first. So, like, for example, I do not have 4 Worthy Knight right here in my deck. And I should. Obviously, it's the correct call. Let's Worthy Knight, and we'll let my opponent worry about everything else. Stern Dismissal? Nope. Zooport Duelist. Got me. No, that's fine. The Zulaport Duelist is what gets me. I'm not too upset with that. Let's assume I thought for sure you would blink that card. Do I swing? I think I swing here. And maybe you blink it and I still have the mana to cast it. Or maybe you put another Zulaport Duelist and I buff them after you block. No, Brazen Borrower. Which is fine. Because I definitely want this card out. So Mono Blue Tempo? That would be cool. I haven't seen Mono Blue Tempo in a very, very long time. From Dr. Wolf. I like it. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Okay, well, let's do this and see what happens. So even if they counter it, I'm going to get a 1/1 human here. Well, yeah, make it a 3/2. You're going to bounce her again? That's okay at this point. I can grow my board by casting small spells. Sure. Okay, this is where this is going to come in super handy. Yeah, resolve. So I assume they think they're going to double block this. And I'm going to make them lose both their guys. Yeah. That's fine if you want to 2-for-1 me. I mean, that's the best I can hope for there. And I'll get going with more cards after this. He does have a Brazen Borrower, but I can't block. I'm not terribly worried about it. I probably should be terribly worried about it, but I'm not. Let's see if he bounces anybody. And he just eats it. Play a land. Let's play Rimrock, see if he does anything to it. Well, he clearly can he can always react, so it's always going to pause and make it look like he can counter. Okay, in response, Brazen Borrower. So I'll just power out Jeeves here. So if he gets rid of one, I can still Circle of Loyalty. The nice thing about Circle of Loyalty is, besides for the fact it makes a knight, right? More importantly, it gives even my tokens +1/+1. So, sure, I am not worried about Teferi's tutelage beating me this game. The fact he didn't do anything there is pretty telling. Also pretty damning for him. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe he had a negate. Sure, mill half my deck. What? That means anything to me. I have 34. Oh, man, buddy. Bummer for you. Let's just give it to this guy and this guy. Yep, it would have killed him anyway. So he's scooped there, but that's the power of Red White Knights. And I think people forget this deck was, I think, back in the day, like tier 1. All right, well, 1-0 against a weird mono blue mill deck that, you know, people run it. People play mono blue. This is standard ranked platinum. It was a good game. Deck is fun. Deck is fun. And it doesn't feel as dirty as playing mono red. I mean, still feels pretty dirty. Still feels pretty dirty, but doesn't feel as dirty. Also, I'm kind of playing some jank, too. Like, I didn't spend wild cards to get 4 worthy knights, worthy knights. I didn't spend 4 wild cards. Oh, my gosh. Well, another, whew, this is good. It's a good starting hand against the Yorion deck. Let's see how it goes for him. Oh, Evolving Wilds. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this could get gross. This could get gross quick. I mean, if I top deck a mountain here, sure, tap land, white black Yorion. My second Embercleave. Now that is not good, but this guy's good. So now if I get a mountain or a plains, any land, I can either resolve the Circle of Loyalty or Embercleave. Both equally ridiculous. Oh, Skyclave Apparition, yeah. That's a card. I mean, you got to get rid of Worthy Knight. That's the right call here. No, interesting. Not a land. But this guy's good enough. I don't need you to swing. There's no reason everyone else can't swing. Yep, that's fine. You want to trade? Let's do it. Nope. Yep. Do not care. I just need to draw a land. I have enough attacking creatures so that when I draw a land, Embercleave will put one of my 3 Embercleaves. Oh, Extinction Events. Uneven. Well, that'll help him. Ay. Let's hope he doesn't have another Extinction Event. Would it surprise you if he did? Man, I have not drawn a land. Okay. I mean, that's game over. Yeah, I mean, this is unbelievable. Well, what turned out to be the best possible starting hand has quickly turned into absolutely ridiculous as I've drawn Embercleave, 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 Circle of Loyalty. I think I drew my other Circle of Loyalty too. So I have 2 Circle of Loyalties in my deck, both in my hand. And that's probably game over. I mean, I don't know how I win from here. Like, I literally don't know how I win from here with 2 land, but I'm going to play it out. Yeah, you got me. Mountain, about 5 turns too late. Let's see, 4. How many cards does he have in his graveyard? And this has got to be like, I wish it was a turn counter. And I can see how many turns have gone by. But I mean, 7 turns have had to go by now. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I can't beat this deck. Here. Actually, you know what? There's both. Oh, I only have to discard one. Here's my second Embercleave in my hand. Tournament grounds. All the land. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, right, that's the danger of any game of Magic, is you might not draw land. I felt like that hand couldn't have been better suited. I felt like maybe like 7 or 8 times out of 10 I win that game. But you know what? Still, that's them the breaks. Them the breaks. 1-1. 1-1. Let's see who I get paired up against here. Matt with 0 net. Matt with 0 net. I go first again. Once again, this is just a studly hand. Like, I mean, this is all gas. Like, pedal to the metal, Matt with Hone. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, mono green. Next turn I swing for 5-6. Sure. Keeps getting better. Yeah. See you, buddy. You hate to see a scoop that quick, but you know what? They happen. 2-1. I mean, that was a ridiculous hand. He didn't even know what I had in my hand, but that hand was pretty strong. Pretty strong. What am I thinking for Kaldheim? Poison. Poison that deck is going to happen almost immediately. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I think there's a card that gives poison counters. It's uncommon. That deck is going to be early in the rotation. This could do stuff. We'll try it. We'll try a little questionable keep that's not just ridiculous. See how it goes. Sure. Sure. Another land. Now watch. So I don't actually joust here is actually really good because it gets rid of Rune Crab. Well, 2 Rune Crabs is unfortunate. I got to get rid of that. I can't have rogues discarding me 6 every turn. Not that it really matters, but still going to do it. I think the right call is play this. Wing. It doesn't block. So I think I want to get to a clean contender as fast as possible. I want to get down to 3-1 as fast as possible. So I can start charging through those Rune Crabs. I can always joust someone next turn. Okay, so he has a 1-1 now. Yeah. So I could have claimed contender and go digging for... I mean, but he has a drown in the lock. And you got to assume that's why what he's holding is drown in the lock. Well, let's swing and see what he does. Yeah, I assume he lets it through. Okay, let's see if I can draw out removal here. I need my acclaimed contender to resolve. So let's see if I can get this. I mean, clearly, and I have 8 cards in my graveyard, so It's pausing because he could use Merfolk Windbender. But okay, well, no removal. Now, why would you do that? Like, why would you take the 3 damage? I guess he was worried about what I might play. That's going to mill a lot of cards. This is really... They're running out of cards in their hand, though. And I've milled over... Have I milled over all 4 Embercleaves? 26. Can't take much more than 1. 2. 2 are gone. Second Joust is good. I mean, he easily could have gone into removal, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I have a claimed contender left, so I can draw Knight, Aura, Equipment, or Legendary Artifact card. I mean, I can draw. Oh, Agadune's Awakening for 1. I think this is the right call. Make him have answers. Interesting. He didn't draw with that guy. Swings with him. Really? Oh, he has Zareth on or whatever. Sure. I think that's actually okay. 8. 4, 8. No, that doesn't help me. What are you looking for in my deck that's so good that you're looking to steal? The 2/1 first striker? Don't you have anything in your deck that's good? Nope. Sure. You take my acclaimed contender. I'll swing with this guy. Just see if you... Sure. I'm going to go digging. I will take Worthy Knight. I can block Zareth Sand now. This guy has a counter, so at least he doesn't die just instantly to like nobody. Okay, so he's super low on cards. I still have 18 left. I think I'm okay. Okay. Countered, I assume? Is your last spell counter spell? No. Well, that's good. I think the right call. No, because that's my guy who can block. Wait, this guy trample? Man. Such a tough call. Rogues is such a tough deck to play against. I think this is the right call. Okay, so he was going to draw a card anyway, right? So all that did was force him to draw a card instead of maybe not drawing the card. How many cards do I have left? 13. So he doesn't block. He takes tournament grounds. Isn't going to get it done right now. First striker, this guy. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, he's down to 8, so he's within. So if I top deck an Embercleave, there's 12 cards left. 1, 2, 3. So if I top deck Embercleave, uh-oh, what did I just discard? Not an Embercleave. Embercleave. Okay. 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 It resolves. If I put it on this, oh, good game. Well, hopefully, oh, whoo. What a game! What a game! 3-1. 3-1. What a game! Oh man, this deck. If I top deck Embercleave and you milled me there, buddy. Oh man, what a game! Vastwood Surge. Who cares? Wow, 3-1 with Knights. And I lost to a land. I lost to a when you don't get draw enough lands. Right, it's called mana screw, or you're all dried up, right? So, yeah, that's how I lost that one. But man, what a deck! And this isn't even optimal Chaotic Observer. This isn't even an optimal red-white Knights deck. It's just red-white. Oh my gosh. Yep. What a ridiculous start. Again. Hello. I will wave at you. Whee! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guy. Oh, oh boy. Man, you better hope I don't draw. Yeah, who cares? You better hope I don't draw planes right here. I didn't, but it don't matter. Time to make some dudes. So if I draw a mountain, I can Embercleave. It doesn't even. So I can still Embercleave if I draw a mountain here, which is still just nuts. And I think that's the way. If I draw a mountain, that's got to be the right play. I drew a plains. So I think the right play changes now to this, to this, to this. And if he wants to trade at this point, I'm okay with it. Yeah, fine. It doesn't even matter at this point because next turn I'll Embercleave almost no matter what he does. Yeah, sure, Daxos, yes. Good card. Luminarch Aspirant, lots of Lots of bodies. Lots of +1/+1s going around. Can't tap my guy though. I still think I'm okay. So I think here, I think we got 5-2. It's going to be gaining a lot of life. Do I try to bait him? Probably not. I probably just keep going. Well, wait, let's see. He has 4 blockers. Yeah, I probably just keep going wide and hope I draw a mountain here. Yeah, not yet. I think I just hope I draw a mountain. Rimrock can just blow out somebody. Even with the counters that he's going to be putting on people, Rimrock can blow out somebody. Yeah, Luris is a card for this deck. That's not bad at all. Gonna put it on Luris? I can first strike Luris away, so I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay if I draw a mountain here. That's another Plains. That is not a mountain. All I need is one of my 4 tournament grounds or a mountain. Any of those cards at this point. I mean, they're getting real big. Still not big enough to worry me, though. He's getting Daxos huge. Okay. So mountain. He 100% has to know what the card this is. Yeah, go ahead and make a guy. You think I care for a second that you're making a guy? Interesting decision there, sir. Oh my god, no, I don't care about that. Make the other Embercleave even bigger, please. Well, let's see how much life you can gain in 1 turn. Because it better be all the life. So he has to be able to pay the cost to tap this guy down. Or he loses. I could equip this to someone different. He has 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay, I have 4 of those guys. 4, 5, 6, 7. So he doesn't block 2. He takes 2. Gains 4. That's not good. Yeah, for sure you tap that guy down. That's the right call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Block, block. Yeah, no attacks. We'll move Embercleave to her for blocking. Put that down and turn. Okay, make a guy indestructible. Gains him a life. Those guys get bigger. Once again, it doesn't matter. If I draw a second Embercleave, it should be over. You might say, well, why? Because then I could swing out, and it doesn't matter that he can tap this guy down. I mean, we'll just move to combat. Yep. Yep. We definitely don't need to swing with that guy. No attacks. Make more bodies, which is important. 5 more guys. Scoot over Embercleave. Out of this guy. Okay, so next turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So only 2 guys go unblocked. That's still not enough. He's got to tap down. So before combat, I can put Embercleave on Rimrock, and he has to tap down. Tournament Grounds is not the card I need. So I could move Embercleave over onto Rimrock, and he has to tap Rimrock down. And then he can't make a 1/1. Like, at least there's that. So no attacks again. Play this. Scooch this. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be on that guy, but whatever. Anytime I draw a second Embercleave, it's over. So he could tap that guy down and swing with Lurrus in an attempt to gain life, but he would lose his Lurrus then. Oh, Skyclave Apparition is no joke. Well, I mean, that'll definitely help get rid of that guy. Slows me down a bit. Has more blockers. I don't think I have anything that gives my guys flying. So this game's just going to go on forever. Do I have an Amelia's Call in this deck? Well, he's just going to tap my guys down. But I'll move it over on him. Next. Yeah. Yeah. No attacks. Just move it back on that guy. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. I don't understand. Why? I mean, my opponent could, I shouldn't say should, could use El Seed of Life to give their guy protection from, I don't know, anything, and straight beat me. But he's not. Like, he could just give Lurrus protection from red, right? And I would have to start chump blocking with these dorks, which would then cause me to lose. So I'm not sure why he's not doing that. Yeah, I mean, no attacks. Move this over onto this guy. Well, you keep give protection from white, and I have to block with, you know, and make me make like a terrible choice here. By the way, I only have 20 lands in this deck, and right now I have 9 in the first 20 cards. So I'm at half the land, so I should have action left. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Good game. You better please, I'm going to let you swing because you had me beat probably a lot of turns ago. But Chaotic Observer, you definitely observed this game. I mean, you got to swing. You haven't. Whoa. That's weird. I mean, does he just misplay this so badly I win? So he has 9. 7, 8, 9. I mean, he'll have to block all over the place. He can give guys indestructible. Whenever a guy dies, he gains life. I mean, is he so bad? Maybe I just beat him. I mean, he should have beat me. All those guys are still indestructible. If I swing with everybody, does he just not know how to block? And I can beat him. Sure. He doesn't have the mana to use Alseed. And he doesn't have the man, or I mean, he can sack Selfless Savior. Okay. 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 I mean, you should have won a long time ago, buddy. I don't even know what emote to give you. You worry too much. I mean, the whole time you could have been sacking Alseed, swinging with Lurrus, bringing back Alseed with Lurrus. I mean, just ridiculous that you took this long to end this game. But, you know what? I'm sure I've done stuff like that too. Either way, fun deck. We're going to get to post-game here. So you saw a sample of a Mana Flood and getting shorted on land in that game, which resulted in both my losses. But yeah, what a fun deck. What a fun deck. Honestly, probably should have 4 of this guy right here. Probably should have 4 of them, right? Probably can get rid of these Joust, even though they helped in one game. But maybe 2 Joust and more Worthy Knights. Acclaimed Contender. Pretty good in this deck. Probably should be a 4 of. Glorious Anthem. You don't need come Kaldheim, because there's a white 1 enchantment that will do the same thing. Right? It's, right, another 2 mana lord for this deck. Might even make it better. Right? Getting 4 Needle Verge pathways. Probably better. You probably don't need the Circle of Loyalties. Drop them in this. Get the 2 mana enchantment. Named Knight. And you got another 2 mana lord. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Just a fun deck all around, honestly. Fun deck. Really performed. I thought Venerable Knight was good. Fervent Champion is the hotness. He's the worst knight. Weaselback, Redcap. But then again, he's a goblin, so of course he's the worst. Worthy Knight, great. Should be a 4 of if you were going to play the deck for realsies, but I'm filthy free to play, and I only have 2. Youthful Knight, good early, not great late. Joust, it worked. In the one game I used it, it totally worked. Probably saved me. 4 Rimrocks, good Knight, Dwarf. I like the fact he's a Dwarf. Maybe see some play in Kaldheim just for that. Inspiring Veteran. Like this card. 2 mana lords are great. Acclaimed Contender probably could be a 4 of. just so you can hit Embercleave more often. Dig for Embercleave, dig for whatever knight you need. Bosby's Lieutenant, I only have a 1. I'm not going to spend wild cards on him. But he would have been relevant. I mean, he would have been helpful. Protection from multicolored is pretty good. Vigilance is good. Putting the counter on guys is good. Replacing himself is good. So all those things are good, right? Yeah, maybe in that last game I could have drawn it out, but I was getting frustrated and the guy deserved to win. Anyway, this is Red White Knights, and I am OGG. Out!